Well, there we are. Good morning, everybody. How are you? Welcome to my channel. Better adjust the chat again because otherwise I don't get all the messages. How are you today? I do apologise for having been off air for some time. There's been quite a few reasons around that, not the least being my podcasts, which I've been working really, really hard on. And just having a lot on my plate, and then of course the recent news, which has affected me more than what I kind of realised, and that of course is the death of Charlie Kirk. I think it's affected a lot of people in ways that have kind of thrown us a little bit, but let me just adjust this here so I can get my hands into my keyboard there. So what I initially started, how is everybody? Anyway, I hope you're all well. I appear to be screening. I hope you're getting that picture because it kind of looks like nothing is being captured on here, but I hope it is. All right. Let's get into it. Okay, so I originally started this. This is a sandbox one, and I wanted to do something that I hadn't done before. And it's funny how things happen because I was just going to do like a village. I had in my mind what I wanted to do. But in recent events, I've decided I'm going to change it somewhat. I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do it. But I know that some things actually have to change. Now, what I've got to learn to do is build a cross. Ooh, how do I do that? Okay, let me see. I hope you pop in and say hi. I know this is, look, it's 2:50 a.m. in the morning here in Australia. And I know I'm a weird time person. I keep very strange hours. I get up at maybe 1 a.m. It's just the most beautiful time. Between about midnight and like 5, 6 a.m. It's just the most beautiful time. And I kind of like it. So get used to it, I guess. All right, how do I build a cross here? I want to build a cross. I think you can see just the fact that I want to build one. I think you can see where I'm going. So this village is going to be a little like biblical village with a beautiful church and a place for people just to come and praise the Lord. But I've got to learn how to do it. I can do that, but how do I get the piece that I don't know? I'm going to try. Another object is in the way. Clearly it's that there. Oops, am I far enough away from it that I don't destroy the rest? I hope so. All right, let me try this now. No, I didn't even destroy that yet. That's strange because normally it takes like 2 hits and it's destroyed. But it didn't. Oh, I can see why. Yeah, it's made up of lots of little bits. All right, that's fair enough. Now, will it allow me to put that in there? I don't think it's going to because it's kind of sitting on top of things. All right. Ooh, what did I just do? All right, I'm going to have to maybe take this away. Yeah, I killed my plant. I'm not sure this is going to work out, but I had it worked out in the first place, but now I'm not so sure. Oh, okay, it might. Okay, is that bit going to go, or is it? Yeah, okay, good. It's giving me a a larger square, which is pretty much what I wanted. I don't want to kill that bit. All right, let me try this now. Will that sit up there, or will it not sit? I don't know. Well, that's going to go there. Let's go up in the air. See if I can put that up there. I can. All right. Now, can I do that? Oh, I don't know. Because I can't get it to go sideways. Maybe I'm going to have to work on that. Let me see it from a distance. Yeah, it kind of looks a bit daggy, doesn't it? Let's see what we've got that might just make it look a bit better. I really don't know. That's like a pillar. Thing is, I've got nothing to put up there that's really representative of there's no like cross or anything like that to put up there. I don't know. Sculptures. Would there be anything like that? Probably not, because I honestly don't think epic. They're kind of more into spoon display. Okay. Nothing that looks churchy, shall we say. A pole. I think it would be very difficult. Maybe that's what I should have done. I don't know. Because there's certainly nothing else in there that could even resemble it. Anyway, guess what I'm going to try to do? I'm going to try and build a church. I don't know how I'm going to go doing that, but all right. This road over here, it's kind of working out okay. These are parking lots. These are for bicycles, motorbikes. And over here, I think we're going to build a church. That's the road. But I do want it on a very flat part. So maybe here would be better. Or certainly not over there, although yeah, it could be. All right, let's give it a bash. So I'm going to, am I going to do the big blocks or not? I have no idea. Not a lot of noise happening there, is there? Okay. Let's have a look at this big stuff here, because I want you to be able to walk up to the church, so to speak, if that makes any sense. That's kind of what I'm looking for. Oh gosh, nighttime already. Where's my bed gone? Oh, what is that over there? Oh, I don't have to go and get those because I forgot I'm actually in Sandbox, so I don't need to be collecting that sort of stuff. All right, let's go here and let's sleep till morning. Okay, coffee time. If anybody also is out there like me, a Christian but hasn't devoted a huge amount of time towards actually reading the Bible, I'm actually starting a Bible study I'm learning, not conducting it. Believe me, I know. I love God. I consider myself a Christian, but I guess I'm what's called a passive Christian. I think with what's happened with Charlie, I have realised that I really have to change, and that's okay. That's a good thing. All right. Let's do this. We're going to start this. So yeah, so if anyone's interested, I'm just going to be doing it just for me, not for anything else. But I know that Dawn, a person who, a viewer, a subscriber of mine, I know she's interested in it. So, but I don't know what her time is. Ooh, okay. See, this looks a little bit stupid. All right, I need to put this here. Where's it gonna start? Kind of there, I imagine. My character's in the way. My character is always in the way. My character is either always in the way or is always hungry. All right, let's do this, because we need walking path over here to do this. I have never built a church in my life. I mean, in Lego, of course. I don't mean anywhere else. All right, that's that. Let's go up here. All right. So we need a building first. That's a good place to start, don't you think? Yep. All right, let's pick that up. All right. Still, we need to go further. Look at the cows up there. So I guess what is? Why is that not going on there? Is there something? Oh, there it is. That's the reason why. Okay. Okay, we will go up here. And down this way. I wish that when you're building, I wish that Fortnite would allow you to like bring something in. Like say for instance, you want a painting that you could actually bring in a graphic that could do that, because I'd love to do a memorial, is what I'd really like to do. And it kind of doesn't allow you to do that. I wish it did. Or maybe I just don't know how to do it. Maybe that's the issue. Okay, ooh. All right. Now, are we going to do an outdoor or indoor church? Which one are we going to do? Think about that for a minute. Have a coffee. I don't know. Let's have a look at our building stuff, because I honestly don't think that's going to be any good, but I have to admit that the surface is looking pretty good at the moment. There's not a huge amount of grass coming through. There's none. Ooh, that was a bit of a mess up. All right. Let's go further down here. I could still, even though I was actually going to make this like a village, I could still do that because I could do like around here, I could do like housing, but keep this as the actual church. I think that's a pretty good idea. I wonder if I could go one back. It seems to me like the problem that we used to have when we laid down something like this and the grass coming through, it seems to me like they have rectified that. That's a good thing because that was a pain, honestly. Yeah, see, that's staying. So this is relatively flat and this is what I was looking for. Okay, let's go building. Let's go into walls. Ooh, walls. What are we going to have in terms of walls? I honestly don't know. Could do something like just the plain white. Doesn't have a lot of variations though. Okay, and that's exteriors. Is that, I don't know if there's anything in the way of doors or that one now. Looks like a skateboard. You do that, do a kid's playground with the skateboard thing on it. Yeah, why not? All right, so we have some stuff down here that we could do. I like that. Is it outside? It's monolithic. Monolithic walls. How would you be with something like that? I mean, I don't know, but I'm going to give it a bash. I just like it. I like the concept. I'll probably end up pulling this down, honestly, because I know what I'm like. I'm hopeless. Okay, I'm not going to put that up until I put these up. Okay, I've certainly got. What is that? Okay, I don't know what that is. I think I'll just go, maybe this is an outdoor wall. All right, okay. So I've got that join problem. Oh, and that one has it as well. All right. Let me have a look what it's like on the outside. I could do that. Now that's not too bad. It does still have that stuff on the inside. Could make that the inside, make that the outside. Although that's pretty yucky. Although, no, not really. Oh, now we've got to look for windows. Is there anything even remotely like a cathedral type of window? That's going to be interesting. I honestly don't know. All right, windows. I don't think there is. Oh, wait a minute. I mean, we could get away with something like that. What about in white? Do you have anything in white? In terms of windows, it does not look like it. Scientific wall, doors. No, that's not exactly what I want. Um, that's lovely, but I don't want scientific. It's beautiful, but it's not what I want. That's not what I want. What is that? Tropical wall window. I mean, that's really quite lovely. Tropical. And you've got that you have nothing in the way of their windows, but I don't think so. I'm looking for white. Honestly, don't think I'm going to get any. No. Damn. All right. So that's not going to happen. I just don't have the... All right. So let's pull this down. All right. Let's pull it down. I do like that. Okay. All right. There was a monolithic, I think it was called. That blue. That's raining. Okay, where is that? Do I have much that I could see this? Okay. But it's pink. Why would you want pink? I honestly don't know why I would want pink. We could give it a bash, see what we got. I mean, that's really quite nice, but I honestly don't know. Because we don't appear to have anything in the way of... So what's the theme here? That is tropical. Let's go to filter. And the theme is, they don't have tropical. Preference, hide uncraftable items. No, that's back. All right, tropical. There doesn't appear to be anything that's tropical. Interesting. Never mind. Nighttime again. Sleeping again. Okay. All right, let's go. Let's hope the rain goes. Don't like building in the rain. Well, that was one wish that wasn't exactly granted. That's all right. We'll do it. Let's have a look. Ooh, thunderstorm, no less. All right. Let's have a look here. We probably should do... We could probably have them at the side. Is that... Oh, I got a feeling I messed that up. Yeah, I did. All right, let's go... Ooh, the other way. I just heard a bang. I have no idea what that was. Wrong colour. Don't like it. Colourful church, but not particularly fussed on it. Okay. All right, maybe we go with this. Maybe this will work. Because this is kind of the back of the church. Yeah, maybe this will work. Let's have a look here. Oh, I see. So you don't have this stuff. Which makes it really, really hard to put anything else in because of those things up the top. Maybe we could just do, no, not that one, do the smaller one in sections. Go around that way. All right, we could do that. Is that going to fit in there? Out of the way. And we have another small one. Okay, we may have to put that in there and that one in there. All right. So that's the back wall of the church. This is the side. We need an altar. Why are you over there? Oh, inventory is full. Okay, let's go a little bit this way. We're going on the outside or not? Yeah, all right, let's do that. Okay, over on this side. All right. Over here. Awesome. Now, got to think now. Have never built one of these before, so no clue what I'm doing. Where's that blue again? Do we have anything in the way of like windows? I think we do. These here. I like that. I wonder if we can kind of put that up, because I like the single ones of those. 1, 2, 3. That's different. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. What I should do is look, it's cold. I'm going to get my heater. I should get my jumper. But it's way over there. And it's being in a wheelchair, it's too hard for me to get. So I'm going to fix this up. That's my heater. Turn it up full and almost sit on top of it. That's the way I'm going to do it. Pews. How do you make pews? Wow. All right. I remember having something in here like this. Trying to get an image in my head in what a pew looks like. I don't know that I'm going to be able to do it, but I'm going to give it a bash. So we need the middle. All right, so what do we need here? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's saying it, all right, okay. I'm going to try and build it out here first instead of mucking around. All right, let's do a piece here, say. This would be, so 1, oops, going the wrong way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12. All right, so that's kind of like a pew. All right, let's have a look, see if I can get, that's a floor. Something made of a similar type of thing. But how am I going to attach it? That is the issue. Go something a bit smaller. Now, how can I want to attach that to something, but I don't know how I can. See, I want to make a seat out of it. Oh, wait a minute. Why can't I just do, I think in our seats thing, we've got long benches. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we do. Let's have a look. Benches, because that's really probably what I need to do. Okay, they're not the colour that I would want. Great hall bench. There's sleek white benches. They would work. Let's have a look out here. What would work the best? I think the white benches, maybe. All right, let's go with these. I'm going to start here because this will help me to get my measurements right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. Go back. Am I starting in the right place? No. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, and let's go over this way. And now that's how I started, was right on the edge like that, right? Okay, so let's go to here. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. Do I do one in the middle? Probably. All right, let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. No, it's 5. Okay. I'm going to do that. One. Oops. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not so bad. That's not so bad. All right. No, it doesn't. What are you talking about? Needs a supporting device. It doesn't need a bloody supporting device. Goodness me. Okay, are we going forward? That one looks too cramped. I think it needs to go back one. And I think that one, yeah, needs to come out and go back one. Okay, where did we go to? Oh, down, right down here. Okay, right down. No. So we want benches. Why am I doing that? I like white benches. That looks kind of nice, but I honestly see they probably would be better. because they have a back on them. But this is kind of like a modern church. Oh, which way do I go? Do I do those? Hello, Nan. It's Alice. Hi, if you remember from my cup. How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. I don't know if you can hear me. I'm not talking very loud. How are you? Oh. I love that you said hello, Nan. There's quite a few young people are doing that, and it's so sweet, and I love it. Coffee time. Not too bad, thank you. Oh, that's great. Because for me here, it's like 3:24 a.m. I've been up a few hours now, but I don't talk too loud because my family are sleepers. They're still asleep. I'm the only one that gets up at ridiculous hours in the morning. I usually get up around midnight. All right, I'm actually building a church, and I'm not sure if I'm going for a modern church or if I'm going for an old-fashioned. I kind of like the modern seating, so I don't know if you're a Christian. I am, and I've decided to turn this into a bit of a tribute thing. So now I could go the blue. I don't really like the blue, or I could go that way. Do I go old-fashioned or do I go modern? I'm so undecided. I think if I went with the whole scheme here. Oh, okay. So you're in Australia. Awesome. I do not have many people from Australia simply because of the time. Wow, that is so good. Oh, double welcome. Because normally, I mean, I stream for a couple of hours, and normally, you know, it's like, I don't know, in the next couple of hours, people start to come on, and of course, yeah, I'm just about ready to finish my stream then. But so, yeah, double welcome, Snow. That's awesome. All right, I'm going to take this one out. I'm not going to sit there, and I'm going to go with the modern theme. I think I prefer that. So whereabouts in Oz are you? Because I don't remember. I'd head like a sieve. Oh, unless you're not. Unless you're just in our timeline, yeah. You were born in Albania, though I just got back yesterday. Okay, so I'm a bit of a bad sleeping pattern for Australian time. Yeah, so a bit of jet lag. Okay, got it. So you just got back from Albania yesterday? Wow, how long were you away? Oh, you went back home. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, there it is. That's the one I want. It's been a long time since I've been on makeup as well. I was going to go on it all the time. And then I just got, because I've got, it's 7:30 a.m. or p.m. in Albania now, I believe. You were gone for a month, so you went back like to see family and everything. How was that? Okay, over here. Is that straight? Probably not. Okay, because I think I went back 12. 3, 4. No, I didn't go back 12 at all. I'm so far out in my measurements. That looks right. That looks right. Okay. Kind of liking this. I think I'll stick with this newer modern church kind of theme. Okay. So I've got to why? Oh, I'm hitting the escape button, and I didn't want to. Okay, I'm just checking because I know nothing about Albania. So, southeastern Europe. Albania is a country located in southeastern Europe in the Balkan Peninsula. With the PM right now, I think. I went back for my birthday, which was on the 12th. So you're just to see family, but a month. How was that? That must have been awesome. So we're neighbouring countries like Greece, Macedonia, Montenegro, and Kosovo. Albania has a strategic location along the Strait of Otranto. I'm shocking at pronunciation. Linking to the Mediterranean Sea. Right, okay, so I've pulled up a map. Wow, and okay. I'm looking at that right now. I'm looking at images. Okay, just go back to that. Oh, wow. That is spectacular. The architecture is stunning. I'm looking at pictures at the moment. So, I mean, when I find someone's from a particular country, I've got to go and explore it. So the map, I'm picking up the map of it. Albania. Okay, let me open that up. Albania. So there's the map. Okay, so it's just above Greece, North Macedonia here, Kosovo here, Montenegro here, and so you've got beautiful coastline. All right, so it's to be descendant of the ancient I know nothing about this. I am so ignorant. Who live in central unit. Okay. Lived in relative isolation and obscurity through most of their difficult history, in part because of the rugged terrain of their mountainous land, but also because of the complex historical, cultural and social factors. Okay, I want to go back and I'll go back to the images again. Where did I go? No, why can't I go back? All right, I want to go. I don't want the map. I just want this. So were you near the coast? In Albania? Were you near the coast? Oh gosh, I wish I could actually show. This is such a beautiful place. Areas of absolutely awesome architecture, and then you've got your modern architecture here. Well, I wish I could show you what I'm looking at. I'm on a beach. How can I do this? I actually can't. What a bitch. Unless I actually change my source, I can't do it to show you. I'm looking at a picture. I have no idea where it is. It's a beautiful beach. tall buildings, everything around it. But on the beach, it has these little, thousands of these little hut type things. And you can see obviously where there's like either surf lifesavers or, you know, something like that. It is absolutely beautiful. Looking at more. Oh my gosh. That's a stunning country, I have to tell you. Well, if that's a town in Albania. You was born in Durrës. All right, now you know I'm going to go and have a look at that. D-U-R-R-S in Albania, in the city of Albania. All right, images, because this fascinates me. I absolutely love culture. So that's on the coast. D-U-R, is it Durrës? Dur or Dari? Durrës. Durrës. I can imagine being, it's got to be Durrës, I think. Hard to say in type how you pronounce something, isn't it? Okay. Open up the pages. Tour Albania I'm on. Durrës Beach. Oh my gosh, there's these unbelievable little, like little umbrella things. They're all uniform. They're all on the beach. You can just go and sit under them. I wish we had something like that. The largest and busiest beach in Albania is the beach of Durrës. It is approximately 10.5 kilometers long and runs along the city of Durrës waterfront. Many renowned hotels, including I'm not even going to pronounce that. No, I'm not even going to try. People from Kosovo, from North Macedonia and Albania, particularly Middle and North Albania, are drawn to this location in large numbers in summer and on the weekends. Millions of tourists visit the beach. I can understand why. That is just stunning. Wow. I want to go there now. The water, oh my God, the water is so beautiful. The beaches, you know, you wouldn't get burnt because, I mean, everything is supplied for you. You just go and sit under. There's chairs already there on the sand. There's protective little umbrella things. Oh, they're all there. We need something like that. That is just stunning. And you a month there. How old were you when you came out here? And did you come out like with family as a child or as an adult? Oh my gosh, what I love, what I'm just looking at, if I can bring it up, is there's this like platform that goes out. Go away. Okay, I'll just accept all that. There's this platform that goes out from the very shallow all the way, and you can walk out. And then I imagine this big platform that you can just sit on. It goes out into the water. Oh, absolutely beautiful. You were only 3 when your mum, dad, and your brother and a sister came out here. Okay. It is absolutely stunning. Wow. It's this, in recent years, brand new luxury hotels have sprung up along the coast, and in the city centre, new trendy eateries and bars are constantly emerging. But you'll also see peeling paint on the walls. This would be the older, more established parts. Beggars and stray dogs in the streets, cold reminders of the communist era in the form of characteristic Soviet apartment blocks. Okay, I see that. But that's fascinating to me. I would absolutely love to see that. The Apostle Paul and Saint Astius Orthodox Church. Wow, that's like in an older part. I love that. Here you will find over 10 kilometres of golden sand, and beaches are child-friendly and shallow. Compared to Saranda, which mostly has rocky beaches, Duras has the advantage of soft sandy beaches, and the water is clearer and often a few degrees warmer. Stunning. I suppose I've only been to 3 countries in my entire life, and I didn't get to see anything of Europe. I've only been to New Zealand and to the USA. They're the countries I've actually lived in, but I never ever got to see anything in Europe. So wish I did. I missed out on so much. I'm too bloody old to go now, of course. So, pardon me. Oh, okay. It is still one of Europe's poorest countries, although there are many positive signs in the economy, largely thanks to tourists and foreign investors. Okay. The advantages of Saranda as opposed to the advantages of Duras. Saranda, more charm, in their opinion. Duras, short and easy journey from Tirana. Excuse my shocking interpretation of language. It's further south, so the water is warmer. Is too old. No one is too old to travel. Yeah, I am. At 74, I don't think they'd let me on the plane. I'd love to. I don't know if I could, because I'm in a wheelchair now. Yeah, because I'm in a wheelchair now. Traveling by plane is pretty good. I must admit, I have travelled, but it's by plane in a wheelchair. But it's very, very difficult for me to sit for long periods of time. My knees are just wrecked. One because of the accident, and other because of I desperately need a knee replacement. But never say never, right? I'm like that. I never say never. So, but it looks so stunning. If I was going to go to Europe, this would most definitely be on my have to go to place. Duras is pretty easy to travel to. There are both charter flights, direct scheduled flights to Tirana in the summer, and from the airport there's a direct bus. It takes about an hour. I could handle an hour. Oh my God, that beautiful fish. That someone's just grilled a fish on there, and it's stunning. Hi Panda, how you doing, love? We have snow in the chat as well, and Panda is now in the chat. Thank you for coming. I am looking at the most beautiful place. I am doing really, really well. I have been absolutely flat out doing podcasts and doing stuff like that. But I'm kind of back. I've got myself back into a schedule again now. I'm gaming again. Right at the moment, though, I better go on and I'll go back to this for a minute because I need to move. Otherwise, they're going to kick me out now. Because right at the moment, I'm looking... Snow, who is in the chat at the moment, has just got back from hometown in Albania, and I'm just looking at the country they were born in, and I've never been there. It is absolutely so beautiful. I wish I could figure out how I can show like a screen that I'm looking at, because it's absolutely beautiful. Anyway, I'm learning all about it, and I have decided that if I was to ever go overseas, because the only two countries I've been to is USA, which I lived, New Zealand, which I lived. I never ever got to Europe, and that's a regret. And I tell you, if I ever did, this is going to be a place I would want to go to. It is stunning. Absolutely stunning. So because I'm such a culture buff, well, not that I know anything about them, but I'm interested. If someone talks to me about a particular country or culture, I've got to investigate it. And this is absolutely gorgeous. I want to show you though, and I can't figure it out, but I'm doing well. How are you, Panda? Anyway, here I am raving on. Oh my gosh, look at that. That's stunning. Here I'm sitting going, that's stunning, and you can't even see what I'm saying. That's stunning too. Absolutely beautiful. Many things to do in Durrus. Yeah. Okay. Absolutely on my going to go to list if I do hopefully ever get to Europe. Thank you, Snow. I appreciate that. I'm going to actually mark that. I'm dead serious. If I do go, what is the currency? Durrus currency is... You're welcome. You're welcome, Panda. Are you playing at the moment? Are you live? Or are you lurking and working and lurking? I think your home is very overshadowed, Snow. I really do, because it's really lovely. So the currency used in Durrus, as in the rest of Albania, is a leek. Is it L-E-K? Leek. Is divided into, oh my gosh, I can't even pronounce this, 100 Quindaka. Quindaka? Although Quindaka coins are no longer in circulation. Yeah, we have that issue here in Australia. We only have $1 and $2 coins now. We used and the odd 50 cents, but all of the smaller denominations are pretty much gone now. I think we still get, do we get 20? No, we get 20s, 10s and 5s, but anything smaller than that. Okay. And Durrus, where sort of comes from, is right on the coast. It is so beautiful. Yep. It's on my to-do list. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I'm going to mark it as a favourite. Now, I put that up there, and I'm going to bookmark it. True. That is awesome. Thank you for that. Oh, I just jumped up in the air. What am I building at the moment? Panda? I am building, as you know, I'm a Christian, and I have been very, as many thousands more have been very devastated by Charlie Kirk's assassination. So what I've decided I'm doing is I'm actually building a church on this little piece of land that I have here. Oops, no, that one's wrong. I've never built a church before, let me tell you. Chairs. I lost my... I had a choice about going for a, like the old-fashioned type of seating, like church pew seating, or the modern seating. And I've chosen the modern seating because the walls in this church are very modern. So I'm going to go with this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have to go there. Okay, so that's 4. I don't know whether someone just arrived in my village. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In my world. Could be Kimmy. Don't know. Kim, of course, has a key. She has a key to all my villages, and I do her as well. Okay. All right. Now, I've got my seating happening. Is that correct? Yeah, all right. I probably could go back further. I've got this happening. Now I've got to build an altar. Wow. Okay, I've got to build an altar. So I'm going to go... I'm going to go high. Not too high. But probably... I need to go back there. I need to go at the side, but only so that I can get the dead middle. Okay. Go back. Okay, I don't seem to be putting this in the right place. So I'm surprisingly tired. I need to get this jet lag. Yeah, might get absolutely awesome. Yeah, get some sleep. It's going to take you a while to get that jet lag out of your system and get your cycles back in again. So I'll thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for that very awesome little history lesson for me. I'm absolutely intrigued. Okay, God bless. Get some sleep, and I'll see you again. And thank you so much for coming in. That was lovely. As a beautiful surprise. Okay. Godspeed. All right, so now we've got to, I know that's completely out. Yeah, I did it wrong. Okay. What I should have done is done the smaller one. Like, to get the, God bless, darling. Okay. Excellent. Bye-bye. Awesome. Made my day. Absolutely makes my day. All right. So I will do this. I'll go back over this side because I just want to get the center. And that's the best way I know to find the center, is to do it like so. Okay. Now, all right. I'm going to count across because this is where this is going to go. So, okay, why don't you? Oh, that's because I'm in the way. Stupid. Okay, 1. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Am I estimating right? I could have gone that way. I'm thinking, okay, so I'm going to go this way because this is just to test that I actually have it right. Oh, okay. This'll, and I can just pull this down. I kind of think I'm out a bit. Okay, how much am I out by? 1? Yeah, 1. All right. Okay. So we'll go to the back. Yeah, that's better. Now I know I've got the center happening. This is a bit, you know, long-winded, but for me it works. It works. That's the center. And now I know that hopefully that things will be somewhat symmetrical. Going to lurk. Thank you so much, Panda. appreciate it. Yeah, you know me, I'll just chat on my own. Well, I know you're there, but I'll just chatter away. It's what I like to do. But thank you so much for coming in, I appreciate it. All right, so up here, this is all very experimental for me. Doing a church. Right. Now, so that's like the... Now, normally, I mean, when I used to go to church many, many eons ago, and I actually am going to start going again, there used to be a pulpit. I know, my Access Church at North Lakes, I know, I'll just model it on them, I think. So floors, I am going to... because this is where Pastor Jono used to stand. Okay, so put a nice floor on it. Let's put a nice floor up here. All right. I think that's a great idea. Great idea of mine, though. Nice floor, white floor. Or should we just do a patterned floor would be nice. What sort of... No, I don't like that. I kind of like that, but the problem with these ones is there's... You have none of the... Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, you do. You do have the small ones. Okay, I wonder, because I like that. Okay. Okay, I should be able to get that up. If I don't, well, I'm just gonna have to get out of the way. You're in the way, in the way, in the way, in the way. Okay, because I've gone fairly uniform in things, I might be able to do it. All right. Let me see if I can get the smaller ones of that. I could do... No, but I could do something like that, because that's where Pastor Jono kind of stands. Usually the choir is up there. I don't know if this is going to fit. Okay, so that one is going to go in there. Oh, you beauty, that absolutely fits. Awesome. Okay, so that's that. No, it's a little bit further down. Oh, okay. Okay, that's better. Alright, let me see. Alright, now we need to go with this. And that one in there. Alright. Yeah, I like that. But I don't like that. I've decided I don't like that. I want to do the same. Alright. And for that, I'm going to need... where is it? Is it that one? that one. Okay, so I can do it this way, which will give me the same sort of finish as what is there. Okay, I like that. Yeah. All right, liking that. Now, the pulpit, this is where the choir sits. The choir and the singers. Now, with modern church, my church, we do have a, what you call it, where the minister stands, but he also stands down here too, with just a microphone sometimes. Now, I don't have anything I can actually use in terms of these are all way too big, and I'm looking for something small. All right, let me have a look at little bits of pieces of stuff. It's definitely not going to be in there. It's not going to be there. Steps. We could do steps up the side, but they're going to be way too big, so I'm not going to use those. Fences. Probably not. Now that could be used as a pulpit, and one on top of the other, quite frankly. That's actually not such a bad idea. Okay, close. Not such a bad idea. I could probably use that. Is there anything? And it would fit in quite nicely with that. Quite interestingly. There's a few things here that actually would fit in. Palatial corner. See, something like that. That actually fits in with the. See, that's the pulpit. That would be the pulpit there. Kind of doesn't fit in with the thing though. I don't know. That's where he would stand. Yeah. I kind of like that. I wish I could put a human up there. All right. Do we by any chance have any musical equipment? Plumbing, recreation? No. Lighting? Oh, we've got to go with lighting. Displays? Anything faith-wise? Floor displays? No, not seeing nothing. Yeah, that's understandable. Storage? No, I don't think there's going to be anything in storage. Not likely. All right, let's go to. Okay, I think we went to recreation. This is plumbing. I don't think there's going to be anything in there. Okay, this is kind of householdy stuff. Oh, I know. I wonder if there's. I'm thinking. If I've gone silent on you, it's because I'm thinking. That's a dangerous thing to happen, I can tell you. You don't want Demi thinking too much. Things happen. All right, no, that's not it. Rugs. Not really want to wall decorators unless there's a cross. I'm probably not going to be too interested in wall decorations. And there's certainly not a cross, but I don't even know if I can make one. But I doubt very much that there would be. I mean, that's a super, yeah, you can't turn it round. Otherwise I would. All right. What else have we got? Clutter. Lots of clutter. I can do bookcases. I can certainly do that. They're not Bibles, they're just books. Just trying, okay. Flowers, yeah, I can do flowers. Sculptures, I know that there is nothing in there that I can do. That's kind of nice. And if I could do something with this, I need to, at the entrance, all right, let's finish, before I do any more, we've kind of got that happening. I need to get rid of these. All right. Let's get these done. Because we've certainly got that there. All right, let's go back into walls. I'll go back into these ones because I know where we were. Ah, okay. Not there anymore. Okay, fair enough. So we'll go back into the walls here. And down to way down to, we're getting there, it's a long way. Okay. Okay. We're kind of just about here. These are interior, and I'm using them as exterior. It doesn't really matter. Honestly, it doesn't. Let's see if I can even find them again. Okay, they're here. All right. Okay. I need to... What just happened? Leveling up. Did I just level up? Complete another... I have no idea why. That's just... I'm up to a level 177. Whatever that is. Alright, we need to just find the plain white walls to go in the middle. And I can't... Was that it? I think that was it. Alright, I'm going to walk over here. I'm going to put that there. Okay, so... Okay. What am I doing? Where was I? Okay, so we've done that. So we need to go back and do these again. Yep. All right, so down we go, further down. Okay, that should be up here. It's not. Why is it not appearing? That's kind of weird. All right, okay. We'll go back down to walls. I know it's down here. All the way down. Nearly there. Oh gosh, does take a while, doesn't it? Okay, so we're outside walls. We're getting all the way down here. There we go. Let's do these ones because I like the way they come together. Yeah, right, okay. 1, 2. They're very much like my church. Oops, turn around. 3. Yeah, I like this. Okay, over here. Why am I hitting Q all the time instead of W? I have no idea. All right, okay, we need to go around that way, out of the way. Out of the way. 1, 2, 3. All right. So we've done that. We need to go back to this one. Put this up. Like just looking as I'm building. I'm going to put that over here. All right. Now, how am I going to do this entrance? I honestly don't know. From memory, I'm trying to go back to my own church too. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to Google the front of my church to see if I can find it. Okay, so I need to escape for a sec. All right, so let's put in my... All right, here we go. Let's have a look now. Images. All right. The actual church itself. All right, it's a low. Yeah, I need more. Okay, there's a big building. All right, that's good. Okay. Wow, that's been changed a lot, hasn't it, since I've been there? They've certainly changed it a lot. So it's all open at the front. I know the cafeteria thing is where you get your coffee. That's from the side. All right, I need to put that up. So it's on a bit of an angle. All right, back to Fortnite. All right, we might do more of these. Right, now we're going to come in and do that. That's going to fit very nicely into there. Now what I want is all of the big windows. Do they have a door? That's going to be the question. Let me see. Walls. Let's go down to doors. I'm hoping that they do, because I'm going to do doors right across the front. What are you doing up here at 4 o'clock in the morning, Kat? Livia, can you please move your butt? Thank you. No, don't eat my cords, Liv. What are you doing? I can't see the monitor now. Okay, interior. Can hardly see what I'm doing because my cat is sitting right in the middle of the monitor. Well, one of my cats, I should say. One of them. Oh, that's what I should have put in. Okay. Liv, you're being a bit of a pain here. Liv, jump out the way, sweetheart. Come sit over there. All right, there you go. You can come sit over here. Come on. Not there though. That's not a good place. All right, so I need to go the circle. Yep. Okay, and that one. All right. Now this is just lost it. Got to go all the way down the bottom again. Okay. Do it fast. There it is. Okay. Gonna do that. Will that fit? Yeah. Oh, wrong side. Okay. Oh, okay. No, I don't want to do that one. Okay. Alright, it kind of does it. What are they? They're sunny wall windows. No, I didn't really want to put them in anyway. That's a wall window. That's not the same. So I need to go down to find out if they have doors. They've got to have doors. Surely. Doors. Please have doors. I don't know. Topical. Yep, they don't have doors. Maybe that's the only one they have. Okay, 1, 2. We'll do 1 this way. See, that's... Oh, I like that. Okay. I wonder if I can put that there. Because that's very similar. And if I put one there, then it's basically all doors. And I like that. Yep. Because it creates a bit of a foyer. That's a wall. Now, can I do that small one up here? Where was it? Gotta go find it again. This one. Okay. I'm hoping. Oh gosh, I think it's gonna fit. Yes. Wonderful. Okay. That works so nicely. Yeah. All right, you need to go. We don't want you there. And we don't want you there. We want open space. Okay. That's really, really nice. Now we want... That is so good. It just opens right out. All right. Now we need roof. Okay, let's have a look at roofs. Is there going to be anything that I can actually use? I love that. That's very dome, but it's the wrong colour. Same as that, wrong colour. I don't know if I could get away with using that. We have that, but I don't know, a scientific roof, but I don't know how it would work. I honestly don't know how that would work. See, I don't know. What is it actually called? It's scientific. But it doesn't go round. It's not going to go round, so I can't use it. All right, let's have a look what else we've got. That's scientific as well. We've got ridges. Not a lot to choose from. Not a lot to choose from. Which is kind of a shame. Building parts, roofs. How is that a roof? I'm not sure I understand how that could possibly be a roof. But it could, I guess. No. It's just going to have to be plain flat roof, like as in floors, and probably white. But how am I going to get that to go around? Because I'm going to need a round one. Okay. Breezy floor, that's a floor. I could do that, but see, I need round, like so. Okay. Let's see if that works. Over here, because I actually want this to come out, so I need to go much bigger, but I don't think they've got it. Like with the curved piece on it. No, they don't. Okay. So I basically just have to do this. All right, we can do that. Okay, that's got to go. That will go up here. All right. Let me see if I can get it to go up where I want it to go. All right. I think I'm a bit in the way. Okay. Yeah, that's wrong. Kind of thought it was going to be. Right, okay, back up to here. Okay. I don't like the pink. I must admit, I don't like the pink. But it's the only colour that kind of works at the moment. But then, well, it's a pink and blue church. Suitable for male or female. There you go. How's that? All right. Damn. It doesn't need a support. It needs me to stand back and do it properly. That's what it needs. Go up. All right, let's go. Ah, I did not want that there. All right, let's get rid of it. All right, back to where we go. All right. Oh my God, what am I doing? I'm putting pieces all over the place. Okay. Okay, got it. It's because I was actually pushing the wrong one. See, I want that over there. All right, I should have gone further. I think I can fix that. Okay. And I will go with this bit because that will fit in there, and then I can just, all right, come back to there. That hopefully will be correct. Okay, I'm going to put this there, because, but I don't want to end that. Okay, so what am I doing? Okay, I can do that, but it needs to go out one more. Yeah, it does. It needs to go out one more. Oh God, what did I just do? Don't want you there. All right. Up we go. All right, I'm going to get this piece now, which is a much smaller pure white piece. Is it that color? No, it's pure white. Let's see if I can find it. Is it that? Yep, that's the one. All right, let's put that in here. Okay. Yeah. Right, okay. Turn around and get that one out. Right, now let's go back to here and see if that is actually going to do that circle. Nah, frustrating. Okay, try again. Let me see. It's looking close. I can. Oh, it's not that one. It's not that one. I need the smaller one. All right. Oh, gotta go find it now. Find the small. There goes. That sounds like a bus stop. But it's not. It's like a, you hear that sound? It sounds like someone's coming on the bus stop. And whenever I hear that, I kind of think, wow, is it, see, that would fit in. beautifully, actually. And that would give us a skylight. But then I've got to get the plain white. No, that's not it. All right, this one. Okay, I don't think that's going to fit in either. All right, what I need is probably that. All right, let's go with that. Does it have any eaves on it? Probably not. Well, how's that looking? I can't say that I like that, but it's better than nothing. All right, let's go back up here. We'll whack, yeah, no. We'll whack this, wrong size, that one. Nope, is it that one? That's the great big one. Is it that one? It's the wrong size. Okay, I need the smaller size. So I'm just gonna have to do it this way. All right, okay, I can do it this way. I need to get over here somewhat. Maybe if I go up here, it'll go in. Yeah, it will. Okay. Yeah. All right, I can do this. Now, is that one? Yes. That's perfect. Okay, so it's a little bit out, but I can put the smaller pieces in and then line it all up. All right, let's find the smaller white pieces and see how we go. Is that going to go in there? Not exactly. Will that one go in? No, that's the one I just tried to put in. That one's too big. That's not too bad. Will it go? Yep, that'll fit. All right, that's the bit I need to pop in here. Okay, over and over. Now we'll go to these bigger pieces to complete the roof, but should we at some stage put the skylights in? Yeah, I don't know. Them I'd like to put in because it's just skylights and it just gives a whole different dimension, which I kind of like. It's a wall, but it's a... All right. Yep. Okay, so I'll put the skylights in. Yeah, because I kind of like them, and it just gives it nice, bright, not a closed-in look. Right, okay, and now these ones we'll put over the end. That's if that's gonna go. I'm not gonna put all of those because I just don't. What am I looking at? Is that it? Or is it too big? Alright, I need to go smaller. Whew, I don't know if I'm going to have it. A little tiny piece that comes on this rounded edge. That's medium. I don't think I'm going to get it. That's okay. I can fix it up. Okay, we've got one, but it is bigger. All right. Mind you, I could, if I wanted to, have that bit of overhang at the back. And that wouldn't be a bad thing. Yeah, all right. I could do that. Let me have a look here. Yep. All right, let's go back to that. Okay, I'm kind of liking that. Now that's actually the church. That kind of looks nice. Okay, candles. Candles is important. What have we got in the way of lighting up here? Let's have a little look-see. Bills. All right, let's go. Lighting. Yeah, something like that, but all right. Yeah, I kind of like this. Directly in front of needs a supporting device. Like what? Oh, okay, so no, I don't like that. Does that go on the wall? All right, they're table lamps, so it's okay. Standing lamps, wall candle. Okay, we could do a wall candle. You could do a couple together. They're kind of big, right beside each other. Oh, that's not what I wanted, but no. All right, so we do one there. And one there. How's that? That doesn't look so bad. Yep. We need a cross. We definitely need a cross. How do I get a cross? Gonna have to make it. All right, I need to make a cross. Okay. So I'm gonna go to walls first. How do I attach a wall to a wall? That's not gonna work. Timber. That's floor though. Can I turn it up the other way? That's what about half walls? But they're not little tiny ones. They're arches. Okay. All right. I don't. That's recent decorations. What do we got in here? Anything that would even remotely resemble a cross? I don't think so. Something I could maybe just pull apart, put back together again. No. Okay, that's rugs. That's not going to work. Wall decorations. No. Clutter. I'm just gonna look, see what I can find. Not having a great deal of success. Plants, they're not that much good. I will put some in. Sculptures. I'm tired. No, nothing in there. Electronics. It's not going to be anything in electronics. At least I don't think so. Outdoors. Oh gosh. Outdoor beachy stuff, that's about it. I'm assuming. Sorry for yawning. Nothing there. All right, let's get back to this one. Storage. There's not going to be anything in storage. Complete pessimism. Well, I know it because I've been in there before. Displays. All right, we can have a look in displays. Kind of think I have been here though. Kind of think there's going to be nothing in here. Nope. Lighting, we've already done that. Recreation, nope. Plumbing, hardly. Seating, done that. Surfaces, done that. Beds, floors, walls, stairs, supports. I don't think there's going to be anything in there because they're like pillars. They're way too big. Beams, okay. A beam is possibly something that will go across, but it's going to be very, very big. Supports again. No, nothing really there. So if I'm going to do it, I'm going to have to just find a cross. Just make it out of, I guess, floor beams. Walls. The thing is, I don't think I can do it out of this. Because they're just they're too big. Yep. If I put something like that up there, it's just going to be monstrous and I'm not going to get anything that's going to go on the side of it. See, these are way too big. I want small stuff. Interior, they're still massive, absolutely massive. Yep, all big. Windows, that's interesting, didn't even know there was windows in that. Oh yeah, of course I do now. I know where we are. Still too big. Yeah, it's way too big. Way too big for in there, so that's not going to work. That's way too big. Scientific wall hanging. No way. Doors. Half walls. Alright, half walls. Nothing in a dark colour though, which is what I would really want. Oh gosh. Right, now how do I get something to go across that? Way too big. Just doesn't work. It just does not work. I know someone who may know how to do it. Al may. Al may know how to do it. I'm going to have to ask. I will leave that there for now because we basically have a church pew. We need a microphone. Okay, utilities, toys. There is a microphone somewhere. And under maybe entertainment or some such thing. Sculptures. What about electronics? Is there a mic? Because I thought I remembered there being one. Maybe they took it out and we don't have it anymore. Maybe it's not under that. Maybe it's under recreation? No. Lighting, plumbing, seating, building. Toys. Fences, supports, roofs. No. Chairs, surfaces, plumbing, recreation, lighting, displays, storage. Rugs, wall decorations. No, I don't think there's going to be anything in there. No, I can tell. I remember on the beach having something. Was it in clutter? Medium? I thought it was in entertainment. Maybe they took it out. See, that's recreation. I thought it was there. I know they've got that there, but no, I don't want that. There was a microphone. Need a bowl. No, definitely don't want that. All right. I cannot see it. I cannot see what I want, which is a problem. Because I just basically want a bowl. Just one. I don't want all of that. Plants, clutter, walls, sculptures, plumbing. That's where I just was. That's just not what I want. Toilets. I don't want toilets. Tubs. I don't want tubs. And I don't want showers. Electronics and outdoors. Okay. We need to close this. All right. Let's get back on to doing this bit, I guess. Can I put, I wish I had a, something to put up the top here to make it church-like, but I just don't. I'll have to try and figure that out. All right, we'll go down here and we'll continue the road through here. All right, that's the one in the middle. Very long one, because I think that's actually going to work a whole heap better, yeah, than just 1, 2, 3. We'll go. Yeah, damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. Go up here. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So we need to go to the black. Do I have anything in here that's big enough? Probably not. All right, let's go to black, smaller ones. That one would be fine, I think. Absolutely wrong. All right, let's go with this one. Now, this is road, so you come in here, you can park there, but you, all right, all right, maybe we just do need to go with that. That's the side. All right. I need to put flowers. not sure this floor is exactly what I want, but it's interesting if nothing else. Okay. Alright, so now we've got to go with this one. And that'll kind of put that where it needs to be. 2, 3, okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 2, 3. All right. So now we need to put something down the middle. I don't think we need that there. That's kind of weird. Right. That can go there. Clearly. Right. That's kind of like a footpath, isn't it? Yeah, okay, could be a footpath. It's a lighter colour than that. Alright, let's see if we can find that. Is it that one or is it that one? I don't know. Kind of looks like that one. Okay. That could certainly go there. If I can get it to go in. Doesn't want to. Alright. Oh, but yeah, okay, that was the problem. It kind of went up there and I don't want it to. Yeah, that one. Alright, so we need a small one of these in there. Alright. Now we need a long one of them. Maybe not that long. Okay, just maybe no, it kind of needs that one. Alright, one not as long as that. Was it that one? Probably. Alright, okay. Alright, that has to come out. Right. Because this is all, yeah, okay. I get that. Okay. Yep. So if you're going to come around here, you're going to turn. You're along here and you're going to turn, which means the road okay. Right. Right. Alright, let's do the middle bit first. So we need to put something in the way of a fence to determine that that is in actual fact. So something along the lines of, oh, way too big, way too big. Something smaller. I don't really think we've got anything. I want traffic lights. I wonder if I can do smaller. Yeah, okay. Okay. Do I have traffic lights? Supports, lighting, recreation, plumbing, displays. Nope, I've got to do this bloody search all over again. Plants, sculptors, electronics, jeez. I just want a set of traffic lights. Not a set of traffic lights anyway. Could I make up something? Like maybe that. That could be kind of traffic lights. Kind of could be. Not a lag today. Okay. Could use these as traffic lights. Oh, you wouldn't want to put it there. Oh, hell no, you'd put it there, wouldn't you? Alright, so you wouldn't put that there. Okay. It could go as a set of traffic lights, I guess. Let me get rid of some of this stuff. All right. Down here. Okay, food will keep up there. That. 14. That. We'll put food up there. Sand. That goes there. Plastoid can go there. They can go there. That can go there. Still got quite a bit of it. All right. That's pretty much it. That'll do. Oh, that can go down there. All right. I'll get rid of some of that. All right, let's go. Oh, we better do the bed bit again to get the day happening. Okay, coffee. All right. Now that's right. Now you're going to have traffic lights. You would definitely have them there. You wouldn't have that. I just kind of feel you wouldn't. Yeah, I just kind of feel you wouldn't have that. I kind of think you just have it like that. And you walk in there, you walk in over here. All right, now you look out. And this is the other part that you would most definitely be in. Hi, Jason. How are you doing? I'm back. Woken and loken. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Hey. Yeah. I've been away for a little while, but I'm back now. Just been working on. So busy on the 3 podcasts, and yeah, just no time for gaming. Yeah, working. Yeah. And I've missed it. So thank you. Yeah, I miss the relaxation. It's been absolute fun doing the podcasts, and I'm continuing to do them. But of course, I love them. But it's hard work. But yeah, how you doing? Your son's rugby game, did you? I'll have a look. Absolutely. A drone video. Awesome. Yeah, I'll go have a look at that. Did he win? Did they win? We lost 14-44, but they had fun. And you know, that's the main thing, isn't it? Especially kids. Yeah. The adults can get a bit more serious about it if they like that. They need to have fun as well, so that's really good. You're welcome. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. I'm building a church at the moment. Well, I built the church. Like my church at where I live. It's I built it kind of on that type of thing. So, college rugby. Oh yeah, I'm not a football fan. I'm even though I live in Australia, I'm a basketball and baseball fan, which we don't do much of here in Australia. But when I lived in the States, yeah. But I carried that over to living here. So I'm a Dodgers and a Lakers fan. I'm afraid. Oh, and Seattle Mariners. Yeah. It was fun. Excellent. So how old is your son? So college rugby. Oh, he's a junior in college. Okay, college is university here, and he's a junior, so first or second year uni, I would say. I don't know if that's I can't remember whether that's the equivalent or not. University, yeah. I've been back in Australia too long. I've forgotten all the terms. So what's he studying? I'm always interested in what people are studying at uni. Undeclared. What does that mean? Undeclared. So, because he's a junior, or maybe he told you and you forgot. Okay. So, see, we have a university is like either 3 years or 4 years here, and you kind of go in knowing what you're going to study, but you can change it. My daughter's a 4th year law student. She graduates at the end of this year. But I must admit, when she first started, she went into journalism. I have no flipping idea why, because she hated it, but I think she got frightened that law was just so complex. But, you know, she sailed through it, so all good. So is it 3 or 4 years that, so junior in college, and then is that like a couple of years? He's studying rugby jiu-jitsu. Oh, love it. And girls. what college university student isn't studying girls? Yeah. Okay, so jiu-jitsu. My son-in-law is an MMA fighter. He's also a law student, 4th year as well, and but he's Brazilian jiu-jitsu is what he does. And girls, no, he found the girl. He found the daughter. But he's nice, yeah. Well, he was an exercise physiologist. He's a qualified exercise physiologist, but he just, yeah, absolutely, thank you. Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, Panda was just in, and well, I think Panda's still here. Yes, Panda's sitting on the side. Thank you, appreciate it. See you soon. Oh, I know, I can put that there. That looks good. I like that. Okay. Made the wrong one. Okay. Take this all the way down. That'll separate the building from the road. That's kind of more like a footpath. So maybe I should just put that in there and differentiate that. Yeah, I think I should do that because that's kind of footpathy. Get in there. You don't want to go in. Oh, now you do. Now you do, of course. All right. If anyone wants to know what I'm actually doing, I've decided to build a church village. Well, I'm still pretty cut about what happened to Charlie, so clearly my faith needs to be challenged as well, because I've been quite naughty. God's not going to be happy with me. So I'm back to Bible study, because I've seen the error of my ways, so to speak. All right, we'll put this here. Okay. All right, now we're recognizing what's footpath and what's not. Okay, so you come out of here and that's footpath. Fair enough. So, because you don't want to walk out and be straight on the road. So, should that all be, that should be white. not that colour. Yeah. Okay, bit of perspective there, Dem, because you kind of lost your way there for a minute. All right, let's go into the white. Okay, we better get rid of this first. So we don't want to mix up. Yeah, this has got to be that colour there. All right, I need to go find that. Where is it? Kind of got a feeling it could be that one. No. I kind of feel that that's it. I don't know if there's a bigger one than that, but that's the one that's going to be. All right, let's go. Awesome, that's fitting in well. Yes, 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 yes. Because the way it was before, it's kind of just, it's really, really mixed up in terms of roadway. And if you had people walking out of the church and they'd be walking straight on to the roadway and the cars would be doing the same thing, so not a good look, so we've got to fix it. All right, and then we go to the shorter ones, which are up. Is that it? I don't know. Looks like it could be. Not entirely sure. Do I have to actually get rid of that? Looks like I do. Okay. There should be a shorter one there. Is it that one? No, it's not. And it's not that. All right, I need to get rid of that. Oops. Oh, goody. Got it. Do I have it up here? No. That is not the one, is it? And that's not the one. All right, let's go over here. Let's go find it. Floors, small pieces. That one's too big. That one's way too big. So is that one. I don't want that. Okay, maybe. Ooh, wrong colour. Wrong colour. Oh, okay, here we go. That one fit in? I don't know. I don't think it did. That's not it either. Idiot. There we go. No. And that one's too bloody big. Ah, oh, damn. All right, what am I doing? I have a problem. It's either too big or too small. All right, I'm gonna get rid of that one. All right, okay, now maybe that one. Yeah, okay, cool. And 1, 2, 3, yay. All right, that fits in perfect, but what about there? So it goes onto the roadway, but should it? It kind of shouldn't. All right, let's get rid of that. All right, and we can put more of these in. Back one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's the roadway. Okay, that kind of works. All right, then we're on to parking, which is there. It's rather confusing, I think. Okay. Okay, I'm back. All right, that's looking a bit better. But do I want to do... I don't particularly like that. I really don't like that. I'm going to change that. Because you just wouldn't have that in the middle of a road. So maybe that's supposed to be a set of traffic lights. Oh Lord, I don't know if that works. Maybe that one there needs to be out. Oh dear, kind of messed that up a bit. That's alright, I can fix it. Yeah. Alright, back to here, because I can fix that. That's not a problem. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, now that particular thing, wouldn't be there. Ew, broke it. Now, that was a how would I, okay, do the middle bit first. So basically, have something that divides that, but up higher. What would you have? You wouldn't have that. All right, let's have a look at the pieces. What would you have? Kind of strange looking. Yellow? Would you have a yellow piece? Could have a yellow piece. All right, so really need to divide that up into yellow as well, possibly. No, we don't have shorter yellow ones, that's the problem. So they've got to go out. And so does that. All right. What are we going to put in here to differentiate between these, one side of the road and the other? We could put a dome. No. Green? Yeah. We can put green, like a grassy strip. That might work. Another object's in the way. What other object is in the way? Alright, okay, that one's got to come off. Alright, let's try again with the green one. Alright, that works. And then, because we've got green here, we've got smaller green, do we? Yeah, we do. We could put that down here. like all the way to there. All right, so that separates that from that. Do we do it the same here? Probably. Okay. So we're going to do 2. Okay. But, oh, that's right, that's what I've got to remember. We've got to go around here. Yes, yes, yes. All right, I better build that. All right, where will it go? We need two pieces here. Two pieces there, like so, which is the same as that. Alright, so we're going to be coming from this perspective. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. We'll do that. Drop down. Come down. Okay. So that's in actual fact got to be a building or something. A footpath. What colour are the footpaths? Okay. They're that colour. Which is kind of that colour. And that's just a road, and that's too damned wide. Okay, we'll get rid of that. Alright, so what are we going to put there? We can't be parking. So that can go, you can go around here. But you can't come across there. No, it's a one-way park. Fair enough. Okay. Okay. That's probably going to go into there. So we need to have So I need to find that which wasn't hard last time. It was kinda I'm saying it wasn't hard the last time, but where was it? Okay, there it is. Okay, so we'll put this out here. So because it's going to be walking across the road yet again. Okay, and that's going to go service start time. Well, that's probably pretty much when I end, so my character is in the way. Jump up. All right, so that's across there. All right, let's put this in now. That's kind of roadway. All right, yep, we're going to into here. Okay. A bit of that in. Jump out of the way because that goes in there like so, and this needs to go up here. Ooh, that does not look good. Okay, so I can change that. All right, where's the little bits? No, wrong colour. Alright, okay, I need that to go in there. Alright, yeah, that works. But that's not going to. Okay. Take that out. Should have realised that wasn't going to work. And there we go. 2, 2, 2. That's footpath. Okay. 2, 3, 4 footpath. That needs to come out. Okay, good. More footpaths. Oh, my character's actually in the way. Get out of the way. All right, okay. We're getting somewhere. So that's a side street. Let's see if we can put a round one would be good. But we don't have a round one because it's a pretty sharp turn. All right, let's do this. Okay. Ooh. And we'll figure that out in a minute. Let me see if I can find a tiny little one. Probably not. Something kind of like that. Wrong colour. Is it the wrong colour or not? Yep, that's the wrong colour. What about that? That's the wrong colour. Nothing that small. Damn. Damn. Okay, I'll fix that up in a minute. I'm not worried about that. We differentiate between the sidewalk and the road. Okay. So we need a one-way sign. Do we have one? Not that we've used lately, no. So let's go find one. We have decorations, electronics, outdoors. We could kind of do one of these, pretending that that's, yeah, that way. Yeah, that's kind of fine. We could do that. Oops, wrong place. Let's go. Could put one there. Right. Okay. So that goes around there. It's outdoors. That's that could also be a sign for here, because that's, yeah. Now we need that colour. I don't know if that's the right colour. No, wrong colour. Yeah. Oh, okay. let's get to that one. That one might work. Don't know if it will. Alright, let's have a look at the smaller ones. Right, okay. Okay. Let's see if I can get a little green dude up here and put a set of traffic lights. Okay, oh God, you stink, whoever that is. That's like outdoors. We're using something as a set of traffic lights. I don't know what though. Is it in something like this? Is it sculptures? No. Was it in there? Was it in there? No. Was it in here? It was kind of like a sign. Definitely not there. No. Was it an outdoor one? I don't think it was. Gotta find it. Alright, was it houseware? Could have been. I don't think so. Does not look anything like a traffic sign. Where did I find that bloody thing? Wasn't in there, wasn't in there. I just had a look in there. Was it in plumbing? Nope. Got to look everywhere to find them. But it wasn't plumbing. Was it recreation? No, it wasn't. Was it lighting? Well, could have been lighting. Set of traffic lights. Doesn't look like a set of traffic lights, but it may do. It may have to do. Okay. Wall. No, definitely wasn't that. Wasn't displays, I'm pretty sure. Or was it? I've no bloody clue. And storage, it wasn't. So where the hell was it? Okay. Utilities. Wasn't utilities. It wasn't that. It wasn't any of those. General. No. Nothing there. Alright. It wasn't there. Wasn't motor vehicles. Right, I've got to look in every bloody one of them now. It definitely wasn't there. It wasn't in there. Wasn't in fences. Or was it? Railings. Nope. No. Was it in supports? No. No. Was it in, wasn't in roofs. Alright, we'll go to this next one. Wasn't in beds, wasn't in surfaces, wasn't in chairs. Was it in plumbing? I can't see it being in plumbing. Nope. Was it in recreation? Nope. Was it in lighting? Could it have been that? Okay. Maybe that's what it was. I don't know. First order table lamp. Okay, they're all lamps. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Definitely not any of them. Displays. Don't think it was in displays. Okay, 14 minutes, that's fine. I can do 14 minutes. Alright, so it wasn't in there. Was it in any of these? I don't think so. Did I kind of put it up like that? No, I don't think so. I wouldn't have used that, I'm sure. Alright, rugs. No. Clutter. Plants. Sculptors. No. Electronics. Electronics. First order wall monitor. Kind of looks a bit better than that thing, I have to admit. That's a street lamp, and it looks like a street lamp. Alright, a wall monitor. Where was I? Was I in outdoors? No. Was it that thing? Is that what it was? Maybe because it's got red and green on it, I could kind of get away with that. It'd be good if I could actually turn it upside down. That'll have to do as a set of traffic lights. Red and green, that'll do. Okay. Alright, that doesn't need to go there. Okay, that one needs to go. That'll do. I wish I had a stop sign. No stop sign. Supernova, no food, no power, no fly. Okay, that's not what I want, but never mind. This is outside. This is going this way. So that there is going to be kind of a building. What sort of a building do we have in here that I could use? Just a small building that I could maybe modify. Maybe a Lucky Duck, a restaurant, Coral Cove, Tugboat Terrace, Oh, Lord. You're supposed to be able to literally, this is Sandbox. Yes, aren't you supposed to be able to literally just do whatever you want? Any type of building or something. Tables, map, inventory, codex. Enemies. Runes. Guess I'm not understanding it. I thought you could build pretty much anything. Wow. Okay, guys, I've got literally 9 minutes. I'm doing well here, though. I mean, this is the roadway. You come around here. You can get into there if you want to. I think I might leave it. Okay, guys, I know Jason's sitting on the side. He's in a meeting. And I know Panda's sitting on the side. Snow's gone. Gone to bed. Needs to get some sleep. So I think I will just leave this where it is for right now. And then I can come back to it. I think that's a great idea. Okay. Anyone who's watching, thanks for joining me this morning. I'm back gaming. I'll be back most mornings at this stage. And if you're wondering what the heck I'm doing, that's a church. And that's like a memorial thing out the front. Then we've got roadways, and then I'm going to start building villages. This is like the main centre. I'm going to do villages around it. I'm not going to have a road. I'm not going to have the parking over here. I'm just going to have other villages. I'm going to change that. Okay. All right. Anyway, I'm off, and I will see you tomorrow, probably same time, same place. And I hope you can join me, and thank you if you already did. Please, a thumbs up would be so appreciated. A subscribe even more so. Thank you very much. And I will see you tomorrow. In the meantime, please be kind and stay safe and love each other, please. Okay. Bye for now.